Welcome to the monthly release highlights for the Okta platform, highlighting production version 2025.09.0. We'll start with new generally available features and then look at new early access features. Up first, those new GA features. By comparing a username and password to a third-party curated data set, breached credentials protection helps you protect your org from the impact of credentials that have been compromised. This feature is following a slow rollout process. We have an improved user experience for access requests. The details page has been improved to provide more visibility. Additionally, the email notification sender's name and address have been changed. If you integrated Slack or Teams with access requests, similar changes have been made to the access request message that approvers receive. Customers will now be able to create and assign a sign-on policy for their LDAP interface instance. They no longer need to rely on an org-level policy. You can now forward context about an app to an external identity provider when a user attempts to access that app. This enables richer security and policy decisions based on the application context. That new navigation rail for Okta products, allowing admins to switch seamlessly between key apps, is now GA. Not only does this provide centralized access to Okta products, it delivers improved ease of use and navigability. Admins can now write custom remediation messages in the Okta console. These messages are displayed to end users in the sign-in widget when they fail device assurance checks and provide specific guidance for resolving compliance issues. Of course, there are a number of other GA features. Feel free to pause and read through them. What can we anticipate in upcoming versions? Let's look at the early access features. This release adds an admin-assisted recovery path to the desktop MFA feature on Windows, allowing a locked-out user to request a time-based recovery PIN, granting them temporary access to their computer without needing their primary MFA device. Passkey and security key subdomain support allows for configuration of the relying party ID to enable passkey registration and authentication across multiple subdomains. Customers can use app architecture that hosts multiple apps on separate subdomains while allowing end users to use the same passkeys for separate apps. This release offers anything as a source capabilities to groups and group memberships, allowing customers to use a custom identity source to source users into Okta's Universal Directory. 2 additional EA features are included in this release as well. End-user remediation for management attestation, and more Universal Directory attributes are available for identity verification mapping. Of course, the developers have been hard at work implementing fixes spanning the entire platform. There are only a few fixes this release, but feel free to pause the recording and read through them. And we also have some welcome additions and updates to the OIN. Thanks for viewing the release highlights for the Okta platform. For additional details, please visit the Okta release notes and help article links, which can be found in the video description.